Customs is where excitement for travel goes to die. The only place where you wonder if they're inspecting luggage or preparing for a treasure hunt. You stand there, waiting for them to treat your stuff like it's contraband. Endless lines, zero urgency, and the joy of watching your things get tossed like trash. The whole process looks like a trial before your flight even begins. Let's talk about those beach zombies who spend all day without swimming. They roll out, haul a truckload of towels and chairs, then park just to fry under the sun. They camp for hours, staring at the waves as if something magical will happen. Yet they won't touch the water like they are allergic. No swim, no action, just a hot, sandy waste of time. Honestly, why even leave the car? Have you ever dropped a silent fart in public, like in a bustling street where no one can smell or even hear it? Why hold it when you can use the air to your advantage? I've done it many times, but hey, it's not as easy as you think. It's a skill that's not given to everyone. You have to be very slow and careful. One wrong push and everyone hears you, staring at you in such a way that makes you wish Earth could swallow you alive. You either win the gamble or face the worst kind of embarrassment. Being a CEO means you're stuck dealing with clueless people who can't figure out their own problems. Decisions feel like spinning a wheel, hoping something lands right. Every day, someone's mess lands on your desk, and you're expected to fix everything without a second of peace. Title looks nice on paper, but in reality, it's just a target for complaints and pointless demands. Are you one of those people who suddenly start laughing for no reason? If yes, I have a tip for you. Whenever you're about to laugh, immediately start looking at your phone. This way, people will not see you as a crazy who laughs for no reason, but as a normal person laughing at something they saw on their phone. You can try holding the laugh, though, but it's risky. It's up to you. Some people invest more time planning how to cheat than actually studying. Everything seems good and well planned, until they are stuck in the front row. Now, under the teacher's watchful eye, all that planning feels pointless as they scramble with nothing but panic and regret. When your teacher decides to showcase your exam answers, that's when you know you've officially made it to the Hall of Shame. You thought you were already done with the embarrassment when you handed it in, but failing privately is just not enough. You keep praying for the teacher to stop while the rest of the class enjoys the spectacle. Power banks are the biggest scam. They act tough, but the moment you need them, they fizzle out faster than your motivation on a Monday. They promise to save the day, but you end up waiting forever for a charge that barely lasts. They're heavier than a brick and somehow manage to drain your wallet, too. Why even bother when a wall outlet is just a few steps away? About remote work have clearly never tried it. Bad Wi-Fi, endless distractions, and video calls that freeze at the worst moments. Typing with a cat attacking the keyboard, all while pretending you're being productive in your pajamas. Yeah, it's paradise until you remember your boss is still watching. Oh, password requirements. Because there's no better way to frustrate you than needing a symbol, uppercase, lowercase, number, your firstborn's name, and a blood sample just to sign up. But wait, it's still not strong enough? Apparently, I'm supposed to invent a whole new language just to keep my account safe. So you accidentally answered an unwanted phone call, huh? You thought it was something important, but it's just a telemarketer or a long-lost relative wanting to catch up. Now you're stuck on the line silently screaming for them to hang up. Next time, just block the number or don't pick up until you know who's calling. Have you ever watched an Indian movie? The stunts are so unreal that you shouldn't even be surprised if someone is lifted up the sky with 2 fingers only. You enter expecting a story, and by the end, you're tangled in a web of random flashbacks, absurd love triangles, and villainous monologues that make zero sense. And just when you think you grasp the plot, they toss in random dance sequences like unwanted ads. Einstein? More like a guy with crazy hair and questionable fashion sense. He had some wild theories, but with that hair and style, he looked like he just rolled out of bed after a week-long bender. While he was busy thinking deep thoughts, he could have at least brushed his hair or worn something that didn't look like it survived a tornado. Perfect actor for a mad scientist in a bad B-movie. Who knew that looking like a disheveled squirrel could earn you a Nobel Prize? priorities, right? Stuck in a revolving door? Total nightmare. You think you're making progress, but it just keeps spinning, taunting you. You push harder, only to end up right back where you started, looking like a fool. It's a relentless loop of frustration and embarrassment, proving that sometimes life really knows how to mess with you. Some folks show up to ceremonies, eyes glued to the buffet like it's the main event. They devour everything in sight like they've never seen food before. The significance of the occasion? Who cares? It's all about lining their plates with free food and stuffing their faces, while the actual purpose is tossed aside. Your phone always finds the perfect moment to fall on your face, turning a chill moment into a surprise smack. Just when you think you can relax, it decides to remind you that even technology can't resist a chance to ruin your day. Good luck explaining that bruise. So you lost the TV remote, huh? Enjoy being a detective for a few minutes, flipping every cushion and pulling apart the couch, yet you still can't find it no matter what. And just when you've almost lost hope, it magically appears in a place you already searched twice. Turns out playing hide-and-seek with a piece of plastic is much more entertaining than whatever you were watching. My mom always calls me when I'm in the middle of something important. She must have a secret radar to make sure she picks the most inconvenient time, usually when I'm buried under work or dealing with unexpected problems that take less time solving than explaining. And just when I finally have a moment of peace, bam, the phone rings. Shopping without a cart? That's a rookie mistake. Enjoy being a tightrope walker, juggling snacks while navigating aisles and dodging people in your way. Your arms are screaming, and every time you bend down to grab something, you risk dropping everything. It's a game where you either make it to checkout as a winner or to a cart as a loser. You sprint for the elevator, hoping to make it in time, only for the doors to shut right in front of your face the moment you reach them. Now you're standing there, out of breath, trying to play it cool like you didn't just give it your all for nothing. Why not take the stairs? Are you allergic to workout? Or you just find class in the elevator? Now I finally get why they call it elevator. It's because it elevates your ego and makes you feel superior. Pathetic. Searching for your car in a massive parking lot is infuriating. It feels like wandering through a maze where every car looks the same, and you're lost trying to recall if you parked near a lamp or in front of a bland wall. So much frustration and time wasting that makes you regret not taking a cab. Imagine showing up late to work because you set the alarm for PM instead of AM. Good luck with the excuses, but don't be shocked if your boss laughs you out of the office. Brace yourself for an eye roll and an epic lecture about responsibility while you co-workers laugh at your stupidity. Maybe you should switch to an old-school clock that never fails to get the job done. Counting how long it takes for sugar to melt in coffee? That's a new level of boredom I have never seen. If you're that desperate for entertainment, you really need to find a better way to spend your time. It's sugar, just stir it, and it's gone. Focus on something more interesting than your cup of coffee. Oh, look, another self-appointed VIP taking up 2 seats on a packed bus. One for them and one for their ego. Must be hard carrying the weight of entitlement, so they need that extra space. It's a miracle how they miss all the glares from those standing, wondering if these seat hogs even realize other people exist. When a toddler starts crying in a restaurant, the whole place becomes hostage to the noise, while the parents are too busy scrolling on their phones, acting like they've gone deaf. It's the perfect way to turn a nice meal into a test of patience.